Okay, I think I've reached the point where the amount of labor I'm putting into this has overwhelmed my desire to be done with it. So I pulled out a can of this here paint, and this is some pretty good Rustiolum paint. This stuff is expensive, but it coats really good. And I just put a little test coat on around here. I painted literally over some of the old paint. Back here I coated underneath where these welds were. I did a little grinding on that and kind of painted up under the bottom. Did the same thing here, just a little test spray over the Coke letters. I'm sure it should cover just fine as far as the part up there. One of the things I like about this stuff is it dries really quick, and if I was going to spray it with that enamel I've got over there, I'd have to mix it up and strain it and get the compressor out and get the gun out and spray it and then wait for it to dry and then move the cabinet and spray it again and then clean the gun. And you know, this stuff, like I say, it dries really quick. By the time I run to the hardware store and get 2 or 3 more cans of that, this part will be dry. I can flip it up, I can spray the whole thing, and then I can talk to Stan about getting it lettered as soon as that dries. So I think, like I say, I've reached a point where I can keep grinding on this for another day or even the rest of this day, but I think I've reached the point where I am ready to be done with it. So I'm about ready to proclaim it. Well, I'm past that now. I'm already painting. I'm about to say I'm about ready to proclaim it ready to be painted, but I am actually painting it. So, okay, she's going to get painted. And you know what? It's going to be good enough. I proclaim that it's going to be good enough. How about that? Whether y'all like it or not. Suppose while it's down like at this angle, I could spray up high on those letters. One thing I don't like about these cans is they leak on you. I don't know why, but they just seem to. I'll go get some more of that. I've been walking this thing out in the sunlight one leg at a time, and it occurred to me I ought to get this on video because it's kind of like dancing with a teepee all by yourself. Alright, I'm going to call it good. We're going to spray it. Starting to look a little red. Went to the paint store, the hardware store. They only had 2 cans of this. I had a partial can, which is what I put on there so far. So I believe I'll have enough to get a coat on it. And if not, I'll get some more paint. You might see a rough spot right down here. That's where the grinding wheel went through the metal. There must have been some rust. And now as I was working on these sides, I also saw some other really tender spots. And I thought, I believe I'm just going to, well, there's a lot of reasons. To be honest with you, I was tired of grinding it. You know, if that front side looks good, the side that's going to face the road, and this side, which is the side we'll be facing when we're cooking out, if those 2 sides look good and the 2 end sides look pretty decent, I'm going to be happy with that. I'm not going to complain. I'm just shaking my can right now.